Hi, I'm Randy McAbee, Tackle Warehouse Pro, and we're out here on Lake Isabella today. Wind's blowing hard, and we're targeting pre-spawn fish with a Lucky Craft Pointer 128. These fish are in pre-spawn right now. They're moving out of the main lake, and they're moving up on these flats with the flooded brush and stick-ups and stuff. And they're gonna be heading back here. They're looking for a place to spawn. Water temperature is rising. It's 55 to 58 depending on where you're at. And these flats are they're huge. It's the whole end of the lake. So you just got to cover a lot of water to figure out exactly where they're at and what they're doing. So we're going to take this jerkbait around the bushes and see if we can't get them to come out and eat it. The reason I chose this Pointer 128 over any of the other jerkbaits is a couple reasons. These fish are not real aggressive right now. And I want that bigger profile and a bigger flash, make them react to it. And the other reason is the shad in this lake are extremely large. Every bit as big as this 128. The way I like to fish this bait, it's not typical jerkbait fishing. I'm not setting up on a point or a break or something and bombing a long cast. What I'm doing is I'm fishing brush and flats. So I'm making short little pitches in between or around the bushes, and instead of letting it pause for a long time, I get it right next to the bush, pop it 2 or 3 times, let it sit for maybe 1 or 2 seconds, pop it 1 time, reel it in and make another cast. I'm targeting specific spots in between bushes, around bushes, and trying to get these fish to come out and eat it. When I'm fishing these flats in the backs of the lakes and stuff, they can get pretty overwhelming. I mean, if you look around, it's just flooded brush everywhere. So the places I like to start is figuring out, right here we got this perfect line. This is the main river channel that comes in and feeds the lake. And that is the first place that these fish, when they're moving towards the back, they're going to move up the river channel. And they're going to move right up this brush line. And then once they're ready to spit their eggs and go in and really spawn, then they'll start filtering through the flats and start picking areas. So typically the first set of pre-spawn fish you're going to find are on these straight brush lines into the main river channel, and that's what they're going to go up. And those are usually the fish that time of year when they're moving up that will feed, that will get more aggressive and come out and eat a jerkbait or spinnerbait or something fished a lot faster. Typically once they move back into that brush to really spawn, you're probably going to have to pick up a flipping stick, a Cinco or something that moves a lot slower and start picking the brush apart a lot more. This is a Royal Black that I like to throw. Big bait, a lot of flash, and I like to throw it on Lake Fork 15-pound fluorocarbon. A high-speed reel, Daiwa Zillion 7.3 to 1. I don't like the high speed just to make the bait move as fast as I possibly can, but what the high speed does is it takes up a lot of my boat slack because my boat's moving so fast that I need to pick up a lot of line between each jerk, so the high speed reel does that for me. The rod is a 705 Dobbins cranking rod, and I like the 5-power cranking rod because it's got a little faster, little stiffer tip, a lot better for a little bit heavier bait when you're moving it through the water. Plus I'm making a lot of short casts around brush. It helps me with a more accurate cast, and it helps me move that bait through the water a lot better. So remember, jerkbait's not just a thing that you fish out on the main lake and the points and break lines and stuff. Grab yourself a big jerkbait, some flooded brush. You know, it's not a long cast, it's short pitches. Just a jerk, jerk, pause, jerk, reel it in and make another cast. I'm Randy McAbee. All this product, tackle, available on Tackle Warehouse.